Okay, so I cannot believe it's already been a week since I made the last video on the ammunition and water. Time has gone by so fast. I was in a car wreck the other day, and like the days beyond that, like it's already been like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, and it feels like it just happened. But at the same time, man, just time flies by so quickly. It flies by so quickly. I remember in high school, I was talking to a teacher of mine how it felt like I was never going to reach 18. I felt like I was never going to graduate and get the hell out of there. That's my phone charger. I was just talking to him about how slow time was moving, and he told me that after you get out of high school, time absolutely flies. And holy crap, was he correct about that. Time absolutely flies. Can you believe we're already halfway through 2020? We're already actually a little over halfway through 2020. I'm still trying to like process 2017. 2018 feels like it wasn't 2 years ago. Can you believe 2010 was 10 years ago? 10 and a half years ago. Man, time absolutely flies. But that's enough rambling for me. I have not even looked at this stuff since the last video. I haven't moved it, haven't touched it. As a result, it doesn't look very, I guess like, well, I was going to say it doesn't look very disturbed. But of course not. It doesn't look very bad, but that's because typically all the rust and whatnot is going to settle on the bottom. And that's exactly what we have here. Now that I'm moving it around, I can see the rust and whatnot starting to make its way up through the woodwork. It's actually kind of cool looking. I have no idea what to expect with this. This is Saltwater. I'm fairly certain we're going to see a lot of the same of what we've been seeing. Me and another YouTuber, actually me and a commenter on one of my videos were talking earlier today. Me and a commenter called Hidden Hood. That is his name. Hi, Hidden Hood. How you doing? But we were talking about how the ammunition is probably not going to change for a considerable amount of time. So after we hit the 1 month mark, I'm thinking about soaking it in something else. I'm probably going to do soda. Ammunition and soda would be really cool. I'm probably going to keep this on the wayside, swap over to a different set of ammunition, and we're going to see if the soda can catch up in terms of levels of corrosion. I think that'll be really cool to watch. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead, open this up. We're going to go, oh wow. Alright, we're going to go dump this out and see what the ammunition looks like. I'm going to shake it again and see if we hear, God, I'm tired. We're going to see if we hear any gunpowder on the inside to indicate if moisture has finally gotten into the chambers, or into the cartridges, not the chamber. Okay, let's go ahead and have us a look at this. Man, that water does not look good. Nice and rusty. Okay, we're going to have a look at our brass case first. This is the one that I felt the worst about sticking in there. Oh, look at that. We're finally starting to see some brass tarnish starting to show up. We got ourselves a little bit of green tinting on this thing. So far, the lacquer around the neck and projectile looks pretty good. It looks like it's holding up fairly decently. The round has a lot of rust on it, but brass does not rust, so that is definitely from the other cartridges. I've gotten requests to stick them in different jars, so contamination from one does not like get all over the other. But that is one of the factors I wanted to keep in the experiment. I wanted to see how one round would like corrode another. Alright, our aluminum does not look bad. It's lathered in, you know, various deposits, probably from the other projectiles. This projectile on this cartridge here, I don't know, it's held up a lot better than I thought it would. I thought by now we would see some real significant issues. We do have a little bit of corrosion right there on the bullet. Hopefully that's showing up on camera okay. Alright, now on to our steel case. You know, I was pegging the steel case to be like I was thinking it would be like gone by now. But hey, it's still here. It's got some rust on it. But other than that, it has held up impressively well. Now we got our lacquered steel case. It's hard to tell how much rust is actually on this one because the lacquered is so green. There's definitely some there, but like I said, it is kind of hard to tell. But I'm not seeing any real significant changes. Let me go ahead and give it the little shake test. Definitely had water in that one. I could still hear the gunpowder in this one. This one's fine. I'm not sure if it fired, because I'm not sure if the primer's been compromised, but we still have dry powder in that one. We still have very dry powder in this one. Alright, that's interesting. The powder in this one sounds a little bit heavier. It is possible that some very slight amounts of moisture made it in that one. But the brass one, no change whatsoever. I could probably take this thing out and fire it after soaking for 3 weeks in salt water. As far as the aluminum case, I have no idea. Like, it's too small to hear. As the bullet dries, or as the cartridge dries, whenever I say bullets, like, people freak out. They're like, ah, bullets are just the projectiles. Yes, I fucking know, alright? As long as people get what I'm saying, it doesn't fucking matter what I say. But as time progresses and drying progresses, you can start to see more and more corrosion. Like that right there is definitely aluminum oxidization going on in that case there. And we do have a little bit of green tarnishing on this round right here. But besides that, I think that these are still good. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead. Oh, man, like, just dry rust makes me, I don't know, it's like it's the feeling you get whenever you drag your nails along a chalkboard. And like, whenever I handle dry rust, I don't know why, but I just get that feeling. Especially whenever I like have it on my fingers and I rub them together. Just like that, or whenever I have, oh god, it's so gritty. I don't know why I hate it so much. And I'm like discovering in this experiment how bad it is. Like I legit feel like I'm gonna start crying. And I like that is interesting. Oh god. Okay, let's go ahead and oh no! Oh my god. That is awful. That is, oh, Jesus Christ. That is genuinely awful. My eyes are watering. Oh, my God. It's hard to breathe. I don't know why. I don't know why. But that is the case. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put these back inside of some additional salt water. We're going to see in another month, or in another week, if anything happens. After that, we're going to let them sit for like an entire month before like doing another video on them, because these week by week updates, like there's just not enough happening. So for that next month, we're gonna have rounds sitting in this, and then I'm gonna get another bunch of ammunition and let them sit inside a soda. I'm probably gonna use a clear soda, just because, or just so we can like watch them, because if we use like a Coca-Cola or something, then we won't be able to see them quite, you know, as nicely as I'd like to. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm trying really hard not to rub my fingers together. But, like, it's not helping much. Check the description down below. You're going to find a link to my second channel. It's a great channel. It's a gaming channel. I get drunk, play video games, put them up on YouTube. That channel is basically just around in case something happens to this channel. That is my fallback channel in case I need it. If you like things like this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, do me a solid and like the video. God, this is like, I don't know why it's driving me so crazy. Like, for a couple of years, I was a mechanic, and I was covered in, you know, dirt, grease, grime, sweat, mud, blood. I was, why? Why is just this very fine, dry rust so alarming to me? That's something I don't understand. But hey, oh well, it is what it is. I guess this is just one of the phobias that I have. Well, I am gonna go for a run before I start my day. And I'm already tired, so that's going to be fun. I'm going to go do that. You guys go off. Have a fantastic day. Once again, thanks for watching.
Been a little while since I've done this. Bonnie and Clyde be damned. Poor man's Garen. It's a shame that bolt-action shotguns aren't more mainstream.